How is the housing market moving in California, especially in Central Valley and Greater Sacramento? In this video, I will share with you some stats from January and February, which will able to educate you how the housing market is moving, so you can make an informed decision if you're looking to buy or sell your home. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Harparteek Saini. I'm a realtor active in Greater Sacramento and Central Valley. Let's start with overall California's market first. So as of February 2024, 42.7% houses have sold over the asking price. Only 19.9% houses have to reduce the pricing to sell them. And the best one, sale to list price, has been 100.4%, which means most of the houses listed on market has been sold above the asking price. In last month, 18,450 homes were sold in California. It's 8.1% more than last year. Median price has increased 11.4% since last year, and the new median price is $785,600. Median day on market has declined to 35 days. Last year around the same time, the houses were taking around 49 days to sell, but now they are only selling in 35 days. And all these numbers, what are they telling you? That the market is not looking like it's gonna crash. It's just been booming. It has increased in a marginal amount in the past year when the interest rates have been the highest in last 2 decades. And what does that mean for all of the buyers and sellers? If the market hasn't stopped growing in the worst year with the highest interest rate, how it's gonna decline when the interest rates gonna start coming down, which are highly expected to happen anytime in this year. Now I will share with you the stats from the local market, the areas where I have been active, and I can tell you what I have been seeing here, backed up by the data from the local metro list services. We will start with the Placer County, and the cities we will discuss the stats about are Rocklin, Roseville, and Lincoln. If you are living in the Placer County, you might already know that these are the cities which are growing very rapidly. Most of the new construction homes are built in these areas, especially in Roseville. Roseville is one of the fastest growing city in California. So as of March 2024, there are 367 houses for sale in these 3 cities. Though the number looks big, but it is 11.8% less than the last year. 68 units were sold in March so far, which is 19.3% higher than last month, but 36% higher than last year. It means the sales of houses in these cities is growing rapidly. And if we talk about the pricing, the average per square foot price is $330, which is 0.6% higher than if we compare it to last year. Average days on market has reduced to 34, which is 8.1% less than what it was last month. This is a normal thing to see as we move to the spring. The market started getting hot and the houses started getting sold faster. The average price for the active listing is around $843,000, whereas the average price for the sold listings is around $728,000. So the average price in these cities has increased 3.5% in just last 1 month, but it has increased 11.5% if we compare it to the last year, which is a great increase. So from this data, we can conclude that a market in these cities is moving very fast and the housing market is just growing upward. It doesn't look like any chances of it going down. Now let's discuss the stats for Sacramento County and the Yolo County. As of today, there are 1,077 active listings, which is 21.4% better than the last year's, which is a good news. This means the inventory has been improving in Sacramento. But the thing to notice is there are only 318 homes sold so far in this month, which is 13.4% less than the last year. But the great news is the pending sales has increased to 448 homes from 399 around last year this time. So this means the market in Sacramento has been very hot as well. And even though the interest rates are still high, but there are a lot of buyers who are still buying the houses. When it comes to the pricing, the average house has been selling for $610,000, which is 10.3% higher than the last year. Last year, the houses were selling around $553,000. So this means the pricing has increased a lot in Sacramento and Yolo County in the last 1 year. It is taking around 33 days to sell the house, and the houses are selling at 100% at the listing price. So this means most of the houses in Sacramento are selling at a listing price, which is again a good number. Months of inventory in Sacramento and Yolo is sitting around 1.4, which is really low. So if no new listings comes in next 1.4 months, we will be running out of the homes to sell, which also shows why the prices have been increasing even though the interest rates haven't really improved so far. Now we'll discuss about the cities in Eldorado County and also the nearby Sacramento County cities. So cities we will consider are Rancho Cordova, Eldorado Hills, and Folsom. As of today, we have 263 active listings in these cities. 11.9% higher than past month and 31.5% higher than last year around same time, which is a good news, as we can see that the inventory has been a major issue in these cities and it has been slowly improving. 51 houses sold so far, which is 4.1% higher than last year, and 77 homes are pending, which is 8.5% higher than last year. Average sold price is sitting around $817,000, which is 6.8% higher than the last year. And the biggest change we have noticed is average days on market. Last year around this time the houses were sitting for around 59 days, but now they're only selling around 35 days, which is 40.7% less than the last year. So this is a big change, which means the houses in these cities are moving very quickly. The reason could be a lot of Bay Area population is migrating to these cities, and there are a lot of people who've been waiting for interest rates to come down now, and they are hopeful that interest rates will come down in this year, somewhere around this year. So they have started jumping into the market as well. Sold price to the list price ratio is sitting around 99%, which means the houses are selling around 99% of what they have been originally listed for. So this is a very strong number. This means that there is not a lot of negotiations happening in these cities. Most likely there are multiple offer situations happening almost everywhere, as the inventory is still being an issue. When it comes to months of inventory, these cities are sitting around 2.2 months. So for next 2.2 months, if no houses will be built, they will be running out of the new homes. We will discuss San Joaquin County, which includes cities like Manteca, Tracy, Lathrop, Stockton. All these cities has been seeing a marginal growth in past 5-6 years. A lot of people have migrated from Bay Area after the COVID era, when the work from home has become a normal thing. So a lot of IT technicians and the people from the other businesses where you can work from home have moved to San Joaquin County. So as of today, there are 532 active listings in this county, 1.7% better than last year. It's not a big change, but still something is better than nothing. There are 106 homes sold so far, which is 32.9% less than what it was sold in March last year. So I would say this is really a big number. But a little good news is the houses pending are 10.1% higher than the same time around last year. So right now 189 homes are pending in this county. When it comes to the pricing, the average sold price is sitting around $630,000, which is 9.6% higher than last year, when the average sold price was around $575,000 around the month of March. So we have again seen the increase in the pricing even in San Joaquin County. Average days on market is only sitting around 29 days. So most of the houses have been sold within a month. Sold price to the list price ratio is sitting around 96%, which is little less than what we have seen on the Sacramento side. So people could be overpricing their homes when it comes to list. Months of inventory is sitting around 2.1 months. So if no new house is built in next 2.1 months, the San Joaquin County will be running out of the new homes. So this again is alarming concern when it comes to inventory even in this county. Now we'll discuss about Yuba County and Sutter County. There are 225 active listings in these counties. So far 35 houses has been sold and 53 homes are pending. The concerning part is, even though the inventory has improved a little bit when it compared to the last year, it has been up 8.2%. But the alarming thing is both the sold and the pending listing has decreased a lot. Sold listing is down by 30% and pending listings has been down by 14.5%. This means we are not seeing a lot of sales in these cities. And now let's discuss the average pricing. Average listing price is sitting around $494,000, which has been 11.3% lower than last year. Last year, the average listing price was around $560,000, but the average sold price is around $442,000, which is little better than last year. Last year, the average sold price was around $430,000. So we are still doing a little bit better when it comes to the pricing, even though the pricing hasn't improved a lot in these counties, but still we have seen 2.8% increase in the average sold price, which used to be considered as the nation's average before COVID era. It's been taking an average around 32 days for house to sale in these counties, and they have been selling around 97% at their original listing price, which is not bad but still a little lower than when it comes to the other counties. Months of inventory has been selling around 2.7%, even though a lot of new construction is happening in the cities like Plymouth Lake, Marysville, Linda, California, but still the inventory is still an issue in these counties as well. But my thoughts after studying all these cities is that the pricing in California are very strong. Almost all the counties we discussed, the inventory has been less than 3%, which is really a big problem, and it is not a healthy market at all. Interest rates have been a major culprit when it comes to inventory, and as a lot of sellers have been sitting under 3% unicorn interest rates, and it's very hard to make them ready to sell. But at the same time, it has been causing a big issue for the buyers too. That's why we have been seeing increase in the pricing almost in every counties. So even with the highest amount of interest rates what we have seen in past 2 decades, the prices have almost increased around 10% in almost every county we discuss. So if you are looking to get a best deal, I will seriously recommend you should look in the Yolo or the Sutter County, as those are the counties where we have seen the major decrease in the pricing. The inventory has been better too, and there is a lot of new construction happening in those areas. So there are high chances you might find a good deal in those counties compared to the other counties. Say the local real estate market is like the local weather. It could be different in one county and totally different in the other counties. And from the stats we have seen today, we have seen the same things. There's one thing better in the one county and the other thing better in the other county. So if you're looking for a good deal, like I said, Plymouth Lake is a good city. If you're looking for more new homes, you can check in the Roseville, Rockland, Lincoln area. If you want to stay close to Bay Area and still want to get a good home, San Joaquin County is a good county to consider. So there are a lot of options out there, and there is a lot of business still happening. I hope you have enjoyed this deep dive into the trends and the stats and how the market has been moving in the counties we discussed, and also will help you in making an informed decision if you're looking to buy or sell. If you did like the video, please consider to like and subscribe. I will try to bring more insights and other educational videos for you to keep you up to date on the real estate and also different things about real estate. Thank you for watching again. I will see you in next video.